Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's get into some mind, body, and soul study today. Every Sunday I like to do a little study group. I took 1, 2, 3, 4 quotes from my morning studies and let's just go over them, see what you guys think about this stuff. The first quote is, "Don't put off your happiness." Don't put off your happiness. Sounds basic, sounds pretty obvious. Why would I put off my happiness? A lot of people are. A lot of people are living miserable lives day by day. This rat race. Mundane. Life of blah. I mean, I talk to so many people that the spark is just gone. My brother's that way. Doesn't get excited over anything. I mean, he's just beaten down from things not going his way, from not reaching the goals that he wanted, or maybe not having that life that he wanted. I know what that's like. Playing that supposed to game. Oh, I played that for many years. It tortures you. It's a game you always lose. I was supposed to be this. I was supposed to be that. I was supposed to be more successful. I was supposed to be in love. I was supposed to have my family stay together. I was supposed to have a better job, a career. I was supposed to have a better house. I was supposed to be smarter. Life in general was just supposed to go better for me. Oh, I played that game. But you can't put off your happiness. You can't say, I'll be happy when I win the lottery. I'll be happy when I finally reach a certain financial stability. I'll be happy when I finally reach a certain point in my life. You have to learn to be happy now, even under the adverse conditions. That brings me to my next quote. The next one is, be happy where you are. Be happy where you are. So the first one was, don't put off your happiness. And the second one is, be happy where you are. Maybe you're putting off your happiness until you finally live in that perfect house, that castle on a hill, whatever you want, that house on the beach. But you could be happy in a shitty apartment. I've been happy down in the ghetto in a shitty apartment with shootings going on outside. I've been perfectly happy with that. Not that I'm going to stay there forever. It's not contentment. It's I can be happy in the moment. I can be happy where I am. You can put me out in the woods with nothing, and I can figure out a way to be happy. I was homeless. And I had happy days. I may not have been happy in general, because a lot of times when people go homeless, they're homeless because of depression, because of addiction, because of problems they have. And that was my case as well. So I had problems. But I had happy days. I've been in jail and had happy days in jail, sitting there stuck in a fucking cell. You have to be able to learn how to be happy where you are. You're never going to be able to be happy in your ultimate utopian dreamland, whatever your fantasy is. You're never going to enjoy that until you can be happy where you are. You can't be happy being poor. You're not going to be happy being rich. Let's go to the next one. I think you got the point of that. This is important. I wrote this down because I thought this was worth talking about. It's something that I currently do and have for a long time, and I think it enriches my life. Sing a song of praise each morning. Sing a song of praise each morning. So, whatever that means to you, it doesn't necessarily mean, you can if you want. I don't sing, but it doesn't necessarily mean you go around your house singing like you're in a fucking Disney movie. But it means that you give praise, you give thanks to a higher power, to your God, every day. Be thankful to wake up. You know, people ask you, what's the best day of your life? People look back, oh, it was the day I graduated high school, the day I got married, the day I, got a medal in the military for a battle that I was in. People look at these milestones. The best day of your life is today. All there is now. The future hasn't happened. It's a fantasy. The past is gone. It's just a memory. It doesn't exist. It's not tangible. It doesn't exist. The only thing that exists is now. And if you woke up today, today's the best day of your life. You may not think so because you're just convinced yourself, tricked yourself into just going through the mundane rat race like a beaten down slave. Kind of like my brother. Just goes through life, depressed. Just another day. Like Eeyore. How many of you are like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh? I started giving praise. I stopped begging for shit. I stopped praying in that way. I switched out my childhood nature of begging for gifts, begging for someone to solve my problems for me, to give me favors, to make my life easier. I don't beg for an easy life. Like some kind of child, like some kind of weak little bitch. I don't beg for that shit. I just give thanks. It's all I do. It's all I do. Me and you both could go to church and you're going to sit there and say, please give me $1 million. Please give me my dream girl. Please make sure my life works out. Get rid of my cancer. Please help my child. Not me. I just give thanks. That's all I do. I just say thank you, motherfucker. Thank you. Sing a song of praise every single day and you will watch how things start going your way. Being thankful, being grateful is a magic power that a lot of suckers don't understand. You may not be there yet. Some people don't understand this part. But sing a song of praise each morning. Here goes the last one. Think yourself strong. I mean, you can think yourself into any emotion, but think yourself strong. You can think yourself weak. Think yourself sad. I've done that before so many times. Oh my God. I've started off, I'm woken up in a good mood, thinking, well, it's going to be a good day. And then somehow, I just start thinking about bullshit, allow my mind to go crazy without having any kind of discipline on it, without reeling it in, putting a leash on it. I just let that dog run. And I can think myself into sadness, sorrow, shame, guilt. Oh, I can do that so quick. Ruin my whole day, ruin my week. And I've done that so many times for so many years in a row. Just as much as you can think yourself weak, you can think yourself strong. Just as much as you can think yourself sad, you can think yourself happy. So I tell myself, I refuse to think thoughts that make me feel weak. And as soon as one comes in to my head, I'm not good enough, I cut that shit off. Nope, I'm not thinking that thought. I replace it with a positive thought. I am good enough. As soon as I feel these thoughts of weakness, nobody loves me, I cut that off immediately. Like a child who's picked up a knife off the table. You jump up and say, hey, put that down right now. You know, you're not fucking around. I don't care if that kid starts crying. I'd rather a fucking kid start crying than it to stab itself by some kind of crazy fucking reason. Put that fucking thing down. That's how I treat myself when I feel that negativity arise. That weakness, those weak thoughts, those bitch thoughts, those beta thoughts. That's what betas do. Beta males just sit around thinking about negativity, thinking about how weak and sorry they are. I stopped doing that shit. I did that for years. I stopped doing that shit. I only think thoughts that make me feel strong, and when those weak thoughts come up, I cut their heads off. Like Braveheart, there can be only one. There can only be positivity in this fucking body. I don't have time for that negative bullshit. Bring myself down. So many people are their own worst enemies in this world. I was. It's all about self-mastery. Be happy. Thanks for watching.